Hello, Pisces, and welcome to Indigo Rising Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you're having a great day. This will be your weekly reading for the week of March 23rd through the 29th. And during that time, we'll have a waning crescent moon, which is a time of surrender, rest, and healing. We will also move into that new moon energy on the 29th, which is also a solar eclipse this month. So the new moon is a fresh start, great for new beginnings, good time to learn a new skill or to make new decisions. But you might want to look up also additionally the energy of that solar eclipse. So if that's something that you're interested in, but keep an eye on those moon energies as you're moving through your week. This will be an intuitive general reading for energies that you may or may not encounter this week. So, of course, please take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else. And also, I would like to say, Pisces, that since my readings are free to you, all I ask in return is that you hit that subscribe button. It really helps my channel and it's super easy for you to do. So, I'll give you just a moment to do that right now. Thank you so much. And if you've been a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and helping me build a community here. I really do appreciate your time. So, all right, Pisces, your overall message for this reading is you are good enough. And that will be another repeating message. I was just telling another reading that might have been Sagittarius. If you are a cross watcher, or if you are close to someone else in your life of a different sign, you may want to go look at their signs, because I really do notice kind of overlapping threads and cards that will reappear in different positions for different readings, where I can see the overall big picture that I'm seeing is how all of the different signs are interacting with each other, and sometimes more intently than others. It's very, very interesting to me, as someone who's always read one-on-one, to do a collective readings like this, because I'm learning so much as I'm doing it. So, okay, enough of my babbling, Pisces. Let's get to your reading here. You are good enough, March 23rd through the 29th. All right. Overall present energy, Page of Cups. So you're good enough, and whatever's happening for you this week, you're getting through it with a little bit of a sense of humor. That's that juvenile humor, and that's how you're going to get through your week. It may be that we'll see what's going on with your week as the cards unfold, but whatever you're going to do, you're going to kind of laugh through it. That's never a bad way to deal with things sometimes. So, Wheel of Fortune. So it looks like something's coming in for you this week. This is your current situation and what you're laughing. And it looks like, you're kind of, the world's evolving and changing and things are going on, and you're really just going to have to laugh through it. I mean, it's, just don't forget your sense of humor this week. It seems like you're going to need it for whatever reason. And sometimes you do. Sometimes that's all you can do is laugh. I mean, and it could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing. And it's like, what else can you do? What can you do but laugh? Like, are you kidding me right now? So that's kind of the energy that I'm getting with this. At the root of your situation is generational. This is kind of our generational wealth and security card, with the Ten of Pentacles. So this could be something that's family related, something having to do with money. It's a pentacle here, but it's something, again, it's Wheel of Fortune. It's coming through and it is making you laugh. I mean, this could be kind of a luck situation too. For some of you, I would be like, let's play that lottery card. um Interesting. Recent past is the Ten of Swords. So there's something that you're just kind of done with. You're over. This is like time for a reboot. And this is mental. This could just be mental exhaustion. You're just done. And that might be why you have to laugh through this week. It could be that you've just gone through, a phase that was very difficult for you. And things are looking up here with this Wheel of Fortune and these pentacles coming through. It could be that you worked really hard and there's money coming in and whatever, but you're going to have to laugh through this week. And maybe it's because of the difficult week that you've just been through, that and it was so hard that you're thinking, "Oh, all you can do is laugh through it." Sometimes life is that tough. You will get through it, I promise. What is on your mind this week is a new perspective, and that could be that sense of humor. Again, your overall message is you are good enough. Whatever you're going through and has been frustrating, you're good enough. You're going to look at this with a new pair of eyes this week, and again, just laugh through things. Just, and if it's rough, sometimes just drops, sometimes we try to do so much that we forget to just drop your life back to just the priorities for a minute. Um, for some reason that's coming through. Just take the things that are really actual priorities. Let's just work on getting those done. We can add some extra stuff later when things are less stressful, but and laugh through it and relax a little bit, right? What is just ahead of you is, yeah, a little bit of kind of grief and sadness and disappointment here. Um, and I feel like that is the product of again not stripping down things to just stripping things down to just what are your priorities. And sometimes it's frustrating, and that you can't even really see through all the smoke and the everything that's going on is why you're frustrated, and it is because you're trying to do too much. So take a breather. Again, the moon energy this week is rest and healing. First, rest up a little bit. And if you need to just make a list of like what is actually important, when when life is feeling like this, you might need to take just a week, laugh a little bit, and just do the things that are just important. Everything else can fall to the wayside. In your advice position is the Empress. So, this is our card of pregnancy. This is our card of creativity. This is giving birth to something. And I'm not saying that it's a child, although it can be. I've had that happen and I kind of missed it because this can be actual pregnancy. So keep that in mind. But it's usually the birth of an idea or a way of being. Or and again, if you're laughing through some situation, if you've kind of been through something here, if you've got some kind of sadness, there's out of this will come something that is positive for you. I think that is your advice, and that's what that's saying is that, through the quagmire of whatever this grief is, whatever this, you might be having some family stuff that's going on, and this wheel of fortune, and this ending, and this new perspective, but out of it kind of comes a new you and a new way of being and a new way of maybe getting those priorities straight and straightening out just your day-to-day life a little bit. What is beyond your control? More anxiety here with the 9. This is kind of sleepless nights. So, you're stressed about it and you need to relax. You do. That's really my advice here. You're good, you're fine. You're good enough. Quit stressing about all of this stuff. Secret desire, what you're trying to avoid is a little bit of conflict. So, um and interesting that this is the position. This will be your big question of the week and the big thing that you need to ask yourself. So, is it your desire to confront somebody here? These swords, this is air energy, this is messaging and communication. Is that your secret desire is to say something that's really been on your mind? Because there's going to be hurt feelings here. Or are you trying to avoid saying the thing that's going to hurt some feelings? It's something might just need to be said. And maybe it is time to have it out. But don't forget this guy. Don't forget that even if you say the thing, we're still going to try to laugh through some of this, right? What can you do? At some point, your frustration level is just so much that all you can do is laugh. In your outcome position, which I can't wait to see, is the Lover's card. So, look, everything is just fine. Look at this Lover's card. And if this is you with your partner, things are going to be just fine. I mean, and for both of you. And I will say again, take a breather. Quit stressing so much. I want to say that you may want to also watch the Capricorn reading because I feel like, yeah, Capricorn with the intensity. If you have a Capricorn in your life, both of you are just really, really just going through it. Take a breath. And I'm seeing, I feel like some of these cards are repeating here with, like, I'm getting that same energy as I did with the Capricorn energy. So, what is hidden from you this week is the devil, and thank goodness. Thank goodness, because we don't need this guy. You got enough going on. We don't need someone coming in and messing with your confidence and all of that this week. So, I'm so glad that that's where that card is. Let's get you a final word here, Pisces. And I love your outcome. I love that it's you and your partner together. Like, look, and I almost want to say, I just imagine, I don't know if you remember the movie Fight Club, where it's the very end of the movie and the whole thing is blowing up, and and it's Marla, and I can't remember what's the character's name. That's the Brad Pitt and oh, I'm not going to be able to do names to Edward Norton. That character is sitting there, and like the whole world is blowing up, and they're just looking at each other like with love, and he says to her something like, I'm sorry, you just met me at a really weird time. It's like I kind of get that feeling like your world is blowing up around you, but you guys are solid. You're good. And it's okay. It's okay. You're going to reprioritize and you're going to be like, look, we're going to get through this. You're definitely good enough. So I can breathe out at the end of your reading now, Pisces. It's so funny. And it makes me want to go watch Fight Club. It's such a good movie. All right. Overall, ending message here. Final words is what I was trying to say. Take a step back. Yeah. Take a step back and take a breath and realize that these things that you're going through, these are life things. These are things that we all go through. Um, but you're going to end up at the end of the week. You need to get rid of some of this anxiety. And if you need to have it out, you need to have it out. Um, but you're gonna laugh and you're gonna have a new perspective, and it's going to give way to maybe not even next week, but over time and maybe over the next few weeks or month or so, where you've kind of got it all together. It's going to help you, you get this chaos so that you can formulate a better plan for yourself. So take a step back, and you're going to breathe and get with your partner and be like, look, this is chaos, but we're going to make the right changes and get things to a more calm place. So Pisces, I really appreciate your time here with me today. I do hope there was something here that you can take away and use this week. Again, I'm going to remind you, if you're a cross watcher, to watch Capricorn. I feel like your energies are very, almost everyone else had a very calm week except for Pisces and Capricorn. So whatever's going on out there, maybe in the astrology for you guys, it's definitely showing up in the cards here is just tense. Just a lot of tension. So but not bad, not in a bad way. It's just the way life is piling up on you right now. So anyway, Pisces, I do appreciate your time here with me today. And if you're comfortable sharing, of course, please leave me a message and let me know what it is you guys are going through. It helps me help you. I do post readings every week, so come back next week and we'll see if this energy has changed, or if there's a totally new if there's some new energy for you, or if this energy continues is what I'm saying, or if there's something new. And also, I will ask again, if you like my reading style, please hit that like and subscribe button. It does really help my channel, and I would really appreciate it. And most importantly, it'll help you find me next week. So thanks so much, Pisces, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.